Hello, Tragic here, and welcome to Through the Ages. This is the second challenge. Now, difficult to know exactly what we're going. We're a third in line, so we get the most action points to choose stuff, but it also means that the best is taken. This dude has taken Homer, which is the second best antiquity hero, and this guy has taken Hammurabi, which is the first best hero. So we are stuck with the dregs. We have Moses, who basically has become lame. Basically, if I go with Moses, I usually end up getting the ocean liner. Julius Caesar is pretty interesting. I don't really like him either. Alexander the Great is also bad. So yeah, I mean, there's just not a lot of good choices here. Every time you take a technology card from the row, you score a point. Also, not very cool. The other option is we can just take things like urban growth, which allows us to build or upgrade. So I might take urban growth and take this guy, because these dudes have all taken heroes, which means some of these guys are going to end up back in hand. We'll probably either get Great or Aristotle, which is who I want. Even though Aristotle used to be one of the best heroes in the game, but has since become one of the worst. Still, let's get straight into this. Out comes Homer, who basically is the happiness god. And patriotism is out, which is really good for me, because I'm always seem to be slow on building my army. So patriotism is really going to help me. And I am going to be forced to take Aristotle. And maybe a pyramid. Lots of yellow cards at this beginning. Lots and lots of yellow. Okay, let's take Aristotle. Let's play Aristotle. Well, there's no real reason to even play him this turn, because there's no technology cards we're going to be taking. Let's do an urban growth and build a lab. Let's also get another worker, because it's always important to have a spare worker at this stage of the game. Cultural heritage, nope. Oops, what's this? This is the log. Rich land, build or upgrade a mine for one less. Let's take that. Yeah, blam. Okay, what else she got for us? Good old Homer's doing his stuff. I still have not taken a wonder, which isn't particularly cool. But here comes the good stuff. Now, my particular power allows me to take technology cards and gain stuff, which is very, very nice. We have a Reign of Terror. Let's put that in. Weakest population loses 1 population. That means that we have to work on our army. Let's not ignore the army. Definitely take the army. So first thing we're going to do is play Aristotle. Okay, we're going to do build a mine. And oh man, this is just terrible, isn't it? So we have to play Aristotle. We are going to take the monarchy. We're also going to take the knights. And we are now out of room in our hand, and we have 1 point left. So we're going to use that to build well, I guess a temple. I guess we'll have to build a mine. Build a New Age mine. We're getting some upgrading going on to his labs. And outcome the fighting brand. Now we're still in the antiquity phase, so we don't have to worry too much about our power just yet. But we're definitely got to start working on our power. We are going to take this. Develop monarchy for 7. Yeah, let's do that. Politics phase. Let's put out the border conflict. Strongest civilization goes 3. So we really need to work on no idle workers. So that was very typical. Always have idle workers at the beginning. I have to build one of them. Okay. Cultural heritage gives us 2. That'll give us 5 next turn. And I think I will take the ballista. We are almost out of antiquity, so I've got to beef up my army next round, which I'm not sure I'll be able to do, but I really need to. We're definitely going to take the rock. Politics phase. Antiquity is still out, so we're going to just stick that in. We build a temple for free. We are not going to do that. So 3. Does this give us a power? 4, 5. Develop. Oh wait, we don't need to do that because we have cultural heritage, don't we? So we go cultural heritage, then we go knights, then we build a knight, and we are short. We need more food. Reserves, 11 growth. I guess I'll take the printing press and the code of laws. Get rid of my aggression. Alright. Here comes Joan of Arc. She's actually pretty cool, I think, if you're going a religious way. But I think we took a opera house, right? So I have no discontent workers. Revolution's lame. But we need to get more powerful because the next card I believe that comes out is going to be the weakest civilization one. So that is our main goal now, is to not be the weakest. Come on. 2 to corruption. You suck, blue. Inefficient. We are the weakest civilization. We are outside of the antiquity phase, so we're actually going to skip our politics. Okay, so we need to do reserves and gain 2 food, then build a unit, build out another one of these guys, and then we are going to place this tactic, and that takes us to 7. So we fixed the majority of our initial problem, which is our army. We can also take irrigation. That's going to give us +1. We can actually play out irrigation immediately. We can use rich land to upgrade our farm for 1 less. I think that's going to do us. And let's chuck out the aggression. Vast territory. She bids nothing. He bids 1. This gives us units and the thing. I'm going to bid 2. Okay, I win. 1, 2. Okay, so let me just quickly check. This requires 3 to build. This requires 4 to build. So we're actually going to get rid of our knight, like so. That should fix our food problems for pretty much the rest of the game, assuming we don't get absolutely pounded by yellow and blue. With a war or something. Nope. Okie dokie. So the big problem we're having now is that we're not producing any VPs like at all. We're producing 1 VP a turn, which is absolutely pathetic. We are the weakest, so we have to skip culture again. We then build a unit and build up our warrior again. And does anyone have Genghis Khan yet? It would be really handy for us to get Genghis Khan because we've got this guy. Okay, so we'll develop that, and we'll develop that. Gives us oh, we need another dude, obviously. And I'm going to take the iron. Actually, let's try something a little unusual. Let's build 4 of them. Let's build 1 of these. Let's build another 1 of these. So we don't need unemployed workers anymore, do we? So we're going to do 1, then we're going to do that, then we're going to go theology, swordsman, iron, and just boost our, to spend a whole turn boosting up all our, our research. And wait, we'll face corruption value. And we didn't build our knight, which is the whole point of this turn, right? So first let's build the knight. fact, I'm going to build 2 knights. And then let's take iron, put out printing press, take out urban growth, and we'll chuck out the Crusades. Okay, so we've got a bit of power at least now. War civilization lose 2 from our banks. Chogut Harvest 3. This guy has got revolution unless he fixes up his happiness. Which I don't think he can actually do. He's got lots of resources, so he might just be able to do this. Managed to fix that up pretty easily. I'm the strongest player. Woohoo! Gain 3. Thank you very much. But I am the weakest in VPs, which is what counts. The bit that counts I suck at, which is the problem. The mega problem. And I haven't even got a replacement hero. I'll do cultural influence. He loses a free worker. Thank you. Okay. So I have 7 actions. I like patriotism quite a lot. It allows you to colonize locations by spending units and then rebuilding for free. So what I might do is, what's Leonardo? He gives us the libraries. Genghis Khan allows us to get better armies and also VPs, which is what I'm desperately needing. So I'm going to put out this, and then I can put out this. It takes me to 10. Build another one, and I'll do that. Another one, and build another unit. Takes me to 12. Only have one thing left. I think I'm ready to do that yet. So what I'm going to do is we'll definitely build 4 of them. No, wait. Okay, let me try this again. If I take Genghis Khan, I'm going to start earning VP. So that's like 3 VPs just to do with him. You can produce Code of Laws to get a VP back. Get a thing back. We can change our tactics now because we have Khan. I can build another one of these. And build this with urban growth. And I'll just take 2 corruption. Shouldn't have used urban growth, what was I thinking? Oh well, too late now. Okay, he's bolstering his army.